everyone. Welcome to a very special edition of lifeDOTinternet. This past Saturday, Patrick and I sat down at the Whiskey War Festival 2013. We chatted with some friends about the happenings of the festival. We got a live performance in the mix here. There's interviews, banter, a lot more. So just want to say thanks to everyone who came out, and thanks to the fine folks who put everything together and letting us be a part of it. I know we had a good time, so why not listen to the good time we had? We'll start out with a little intro. Zagk Gibbons joins us to kick off the events, and it sounded a little something like this.
Hello, everybody.
Whiskey War Festival 2013.
Woo!
Saturday, June 29th.
Just got loud there.
Special edition lifeDOTinternet. We got some music going on in the background. What are we doing here today?
We're masturbating under a newly purchased pavilion.
I didn't even notice you were masturbating.
Well, I just finished.
You're just flexing?
It's internal. Here covering the Whiskey War Festival Year 2.
This is year 2 here. Same spot. We're at the VFW Hall.
June 29th, 2013. Did you already say that?
I went with the date already, yeah.
Okay. We're, specific to that kind of stuff, at least.
We're outside, hanging out. There's a lot going on.
Beautiful day.
Incredible day. Possibility of rain, but I think we'll be all right. Go with disclaimers first. You can hear some music in the background, possibly.
Yeah, might as well get to the disclaimers right off the bat.
We got Solo Zunder.
Yep.
Little band playing in the background. So
Opening act.
I guess what's going on here is we're at a music festival.
Yeah.
There's going to be bands playing. There's 3 stages.
There's 3 stages?
There's 3 stages. There's the Lively stage. You got the Whiskey War Festival main stage.
Yeah.
And there's another one in there. What's the other one?
I don't know. I thought it was just 2, the main stage and the library out there. But that's awesome. There's going to be, 20-plus bands today?
20-plus. Only $10 to get in.
Not a bad deal, really.
So by the time you hear this, it's going to be too late to hop on up here because we're not live.
We're never live. But
so far, so good.
I'm loving the spot.
The spot's fantastic. We're outside under a little canopy.
Canopy under a tree.
We got people to our right doing something we haven't checked out yet. Arts and crafts, perhaps.
Yeah.
We got people to our left. Art. People to their left. Art. Incredible art. I'm enjoying it. If I had any sort of fucking money whatsoever right now, I'd be on it.
Oh yeah, we'll promote them. Yeah, we got to give some details later on the artwork and the artists.
So the first band just finished up.
We didn't get through the disclaimers. I guess we need to continue there. We got the outdoor factor here, so you hear that
possible
little
wind
rustling of the leaves. Maybe you hear, maybe you don't.
Trees rustling.
Again, the possibility of torrential downpour. What else you got there?
We're going to have people coming in and out of here.
Passers-by.
As far as how this gets edited together, I don't know. But we'll see what happens. People are going to sit down. They're going to talk to us. We're going to talk about whatever we feel like talking about, per usual.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got probably a lot of breaks.
Numerous breaks. 10 to 15-minute intervals, I would guess. Maybe more.
We'll sit around. We'll talk for a little while. We'll turn the mics off. We'll go mingle.
See if we can get these bands to maybe give us some tunes to cover on the breaks, so it's not jumping from one conversation to the other. But we'll see how that goes.
We'll be playing bands that are playing today.
Why don't we?
We also have. Why don't we what? What do you got?
Well, just to get this out of the way, because again we're covering the festival. Let me just do a quick set list here, if you want to share it here, because it took.
Okay. We got sound equipment too.
Oh yeah, we're going fancy today.
We're holding microphones.
It's
in a what would be some sort of arthritic man jerking himself off is how I'm holding mine.
Pretty much, yeah. I just changed my pose to more of like a power stance to look a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
But
like the thinking man statue type situation.
Maybe, yeah. That's not very comfortable. So let me run through this here real quick. So the family reunion stage was the one that you were referencing.
Yes, the family reunion.
Okay, so
the Whiskey War stage, the family reunion stage, and the Lively stage.
Looks like those are somewhat offset, but bands do play about 15 minutes after each other, so you can still move around. But the first act was 1 o'clock, was Solo Zunder.
Just finished up. Great music. I enjoyed it.
142 Pat Sajak Assassins. On the that's again on the livery stage. On the family reunion stage, you got at 115 Gemini Hustler. They're probably playing now, I would think. 245.
Action going on inside.
Food Tramp Stamp and here, Fat Tramp Foods.
We got corrections happening.
No, I'm reading like halfway and looking up. Cody James at 315.
Oh, Cody, we know Cody.
We'll leave the list till the hours progress a little bit more.
Zach's walking in. We got all kinds of people.
Zagk Gibbons in a fantastic attire. I'm loving the monochromatic hat to the shorts.
You want to sit down? You want to talk?
I actually just did that because my hair is all fucked up. Yeah, I'll sit
Sit
down.
down.
Hello,
Flip on the mic. Say
Move
hello.
my polyester shirt away. Here.
Hello.
Hello. See what you got. You can hold it like us awkwardly, or you can pull that close to you.
I like being
Make a
real
bunch of weird
official
sounds.
It
here.
doesn't sit in there too well. You can you might have to hold it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Zach.
just bring the quality, don't
Zach,
Yeah,
hello. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Brandon? How are you, Penis?
I'm doing good. I don't think that's gonna stay in there for you. You might
That's
just grab
fine.
a motherfucker.
You can do what you
I'll
want.
just manhandle this thing, Fred Durst style.
Yeah. How do you like our spot here?
It's actually really enjoyable.
I
You
think
guys
so.
are pretty set up here.
We got here early. About,
I feel like a lot of people
10:30,
are gonna.
11?
Yeah, 10:30. People started setting up at like 8, but
Yeah.
Really?
we were a little late to the party. We got everything done. We helped. We watched people set up and told them they were doing a good job. So
Yeah.
Well, that's where you screwed up.
So
You're supposed to tell them they're doing terribly, because then they'll do better.
make them work harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just beat them to a pulp with your insults.
Are you here as simply an observer? Because I didn't get through the list. Are you playing something?
Yeah, I'm playing with
Excellent. What time?
Old
Oh,
Capitol Square Dance Club
Ah.
at 8 o'clock.
What stage here? I could probably tell you.
I don't
8:30.
know.
In
You're
fact.
just-
8:30.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not on until 8:30.
Okay. Well,
That's the Old Capitol Square Dance Club. That's at 8:30 on the family
yes.
reunion.
Is our
stage.
name long enough?
I like a good long
Should
name.
we add a couple more words in there?
You can do the acronym.
The old timey, fancy Old Capitol Square Dance Club of Hoosiers from
Exactly.
Vandalia.
8:30.
That sounds a little
8:30.
better.
I like
Comes
it.
off the tongue.
Yeah.
A little easier.
Really radio friendly.
We actually we don't have the phone up now, but we're gonna do some video interview and stuff too. See the old tripod up there hanging out. So.
Okay. I don't think anybody wants to see what I look like in
I think
person.
everyone needs to see. In fact, there'll be some pictures up. I'm sure we can get or some video.
Although
of,
these booty shorts do need to be
that
advertised.
Beautiful
King
man.
Can shirt or whatever, King Con.
King can.
Yeah, we can't just talk about it and not let people see it.
I know. We'll,
It's not
here,
good.
actually, I'm gonna go offline here for a little bit so I can get a little picture action. But you guys can.
We'll do photo sessions. We'll post be like hashtagging and stuff. You know,
Oh
right?
damn!
Yeah?
You
wanna plug stuff?
newfangled internet connecting links and stuff.
You want to plug stuff right off the bat? You got websites your band plays. You got.
Let's
you know.
see. We've got oldcapitalmusic.com. Old Capitol actually has a show every Friday for the next month. So this upcoming Friday is at the Demo in the Grove, which is a cool new venue. I don't know if you guys have been there yet, but
I don't get out much.
it used to be the Foxhole. I don't
No.
know.
Didn't get out before either.
Well, yeah, they redid it. It's real nice now. I forget the name of the band that we're playing with. Something about Southern Gothic. But
Should we address that he's taking photos with his iPad?
I mean, it's pretty obnoxious, but I'm just gonna let it go. You know?
It's making me uncomfortable.
I think you need to like go to a Kanye West concert and just like take video overhead. Oh man,
What's the issue?
Ooh, I look good.
We can't hear you either, by the way. I mean, but you look great. Wow.
Yeah,
You know what? It is
Hey,
worth
Katie,
it.
how are you?
All right, I'm back in
Katie
there.
stopping by.
Hi, nice to meet you.
This is Sarah. Hi, I'm Brandon. Hello.
Brandon.
Say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, all right.
That's
sir.
Zach right there. Just
Zach,
looking
and I'm Zach.
fantastic.
Taking photos on the iPad, hanging out.
Well, welcome to Life.Internet, our useless podcast that no one listens to.
Yep. So sitting around talking about nothing.
Is this live?
Do I look like I? No.
No.
No, we're just recording. Does it look
We'll
like
have
I
to
know how to
edit
hold a
the shit out of
microphone?
this.
It's very dainty.
Yeah, very.
Is it? Should I use? Should I?
He
grip
made
it?
fun of me for
Should I
saying it was
fuck-
gay
Yeah.
to hold the microphones, but we didn't have the stands. It was too late.
Pinky out.
Yeah, what do you
Pinky
do?
out.
Is that
There you go.
better?
There you go. Yeah.
The stand's blocking yours.
It's-
Daintiest interview of all
J-
time.
just
Exactly.
imagine that you're holding like a small Asian man's penis, and you just got a very, very gentle, very right at the base.
I don't know how to hold it without putting it in my mouth.
Right, you don't want to just
Yeah.
like overwhelm the penis with your palm, because then he's gonna feel embarrassed about his penis size.
But you could also hold it and cup the balls at the same time with the palm.
Yeah, well, We don't have balls on these microphones.
Yeah, but I mean, we're just pretending like it's a penis anyway. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She said interviews. I guess we could do like interview type stuff, but
Yeah.
I think we'll have to set up for that. This is just people stopping by, hanging out, talking.
That's all it's going to be all day.
All right.
It's going to be a audible documentation of the 2013 Whiskey War Festival.
Well, I'm glad I brought some real raunchy conversation to the table, like right off the bat. You know.
Just keep it dirty.
Yeah.
Real dirty.
That's what
Real Asian.
this is all about.
Real Asian.
Just dirty, raw Hoosier rock and roll. That's
I mean, that's what this theme of this festival is, right?
right.
Just dirty Hoosier rock and roll.
You guys excited for the dirt skating competition?
What is
This is news to us.
Oh yeah. You know, you put on roller skates and try to skate around in dirt, and the least drunk person wins.
Is this a real thing?
It's gonna be.
Are you serious?
It's gonna be now. I'm gonna
Oh,
make it happen.
It sounds painful.
We're gonna have the nerd toss later on.
I did not see anyone with
Oh,
rollerblades.
or
strewn over their
Raccoon
shoulder.
Rodeo. I think that's at 5.
Raccoon Rodeo. Oh, shit, man. We're
Oh, yeah.
That's not on
I'll
your
be here.
itinerary there.
not at all. It wasn't on the set list, I would say.
I thought someone should have prepped us for all this, but I guess
I
guess you'll be the man.
Oh, when you get mauled by a
Yeah, I
raccoon
know
later,
he's-
you'll be you'll be prepared.
We got
well, very unprepared.
the 2 girls 4 wheels food truck
You got
directly
food trucks.
adjacent.
You plan
to
on
it right
eating
here.
some good eats here?
I got McDonald's on the way here. That's
Got you some
that's
Mac.
what a patron of this festival I am so far.
You
Nice.
hate you're not into this thing.
No, I'm sure Matthew Casada is going to grill up some incredible barbecue later. I'm sure that these ladies in the food truck are doing fabulous things. I am impatient and fat, so I love to eat fatty, crappy food.
I don't think the iPad picture is going to show you being fat at all.
Sexy,
well,
the winds in your hair.
yeah, he's got the Insta-Thin. It's a filter you put on there.
This is a new iPad app.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. We don't know what the fuck is going to happen today.
Oh.
So this is the actually we turned on the mics 3 minutes
Just-
before you walked up.
Just like we do.
Great. Well, I feel so honored to be one of the first guests.
You're the first. We might not edit it as you as the first.
Oh, that's
but-
fine. You can just edit me
I mean, it's gonna
entirely
have to be,
out.
right?
Yeah, we
That's-
introduced ourselves and then you stopped by, so it's going to be first. You're
Just
going to be right
clip
there.
my words together to make it sound like I like little boys or something like that. Just do some like Fox News editing on me, so I say appalling things.
Yeah, I think we could just take out to make it look like, and then it'll just say, "Hey, I like little boys."
Yeah, I
Hey,
guess
I'm
I
Zach.
I just gave it to you there, didn't
little
I?
boys. Like,
Served it up on a platter.
See all this technology? You know we got something for that.
Oh yeah, you guys got the.
I'm not saying cut and run quick, but I need to top her off on my beer and the bands in between. Here, you want to take
You
a...
want to cut Zach off?
No. Did I do that?
No, we should cut me off though.
Yeah, he just walked in. He's probably got people to see, things to do.
I'll just keep it rolling.
So yeah, welcome to the Whiskey War Festival.
Welcome
Well,
to
thank you.
lifeDOTinternet.
Well,
And,
make sure you check out oldcapitalmusic.com, ZackGibbons.bandcamp.com.
Zach Gibbons, love the
Yes.
solo stuff.
Do you have any SoundCloud stuff or anything?
Just the Bandcamp.
Okay, that's
Zach
cool.
Gibbons.
That'll work.
Bandcamp. The Leopard has like a Reverb Nation or Bandcamp or something like that. I don't know.
Nice.
How's the leopard stuff? You can
Leopard's
step
the
out if you
shit.
want.
No,
I want
no.
to see.
It's
How-
fun.
how's the
It's a lot of
leopard
fun. Really cool.
Yeah.
I
You guys
mean,
open for Story of the Year the other
yeah,
day, right?
Yeah.
I haven't
that
get a
was
beverage. You guys carry
Alright.
on.
Actually kind of
Story-
crazy.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I heard about that actually.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
It was.
I'm gonna beer it up. Go on, fellas. Sorry.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Don't interrupt the show with you leaving or anything.
Just walk away. No, how'd the show go? The pageant
It was
show?
good. It was good. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack before I went on because there were so many
Little
people.
nerves?
Yeah, I'd never been that nervous for a
You
show
ever
in my
played a
life.
pageant before?
No, and definitely never played a sold out show with that many freaking people there.
How many does the pageant hold?
I think it was like 2,500.
Yeah, that's quite a few people.
Yeah, it was nuts, but we had fun, and it was really cool of them to have us out, and we released our new album that night, which is June. It's just like a 5-song EP, which I'm pretty sure you can get all of it online for free at our Reverb Nation or whatever. But yeah, that stuff is going fun. We're playing the Ink Spot Festival in Troy on July 27th with like Hurt and Brook Royal and Inimical
All-
Drive, Fivefold.
All
those-
big local names.
Yeah, Cavo's, I think, headlining again. I'm not sure.
Cavo, yeah. How are they doing these days? In the
Good.
They were pretty
been
big for a while there.
Working with some incredible producers lately, and just the CDs they've been putting out are incredible.
Shitty
yeah.
story. My parents' neighbors are friends with Cavo, and they played my neighbor's 40th birthday party acoustic show at the clubhouse in my neighborhood.
Sweet.
That is
Yeah.
a shitty story.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. It really
That's
was shitty, wasn't it? That's why I
Sweet.
prefaced it with shitty story.
Nice.
But, I got to interject my own shit there for a second, right?
Right. That's.
About my parents' neighbor. That doesn't really matter.
You see, Tom was turning 40, and so they called
actually,
up Cavo.
It was T.
T.
A young lady by the name of T.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to say her name, if she doesn't want to be addressed.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
gonna hear that here.
Sign a waiver
Yeah.
to have her name said on the
She's
radio.
gonna find this on the YouTube somewhere. Yeah.
I thought you said nobody knew what this was.
No one knows what this is.
Okay.
No, we get 15 to 20 hits an episode, which is about an episode a week.
Okay.
So it's not terrible.
So
You
it's no
advertise it at all,
sold-out
or
show
you just
pageant.
put it out there and
Barely.
like,
Some episodes have 100, hits or 80 or 70, so whatever. But we don't promote.
It's a single post on Twitter, a single post on Facebook that the episode's available. If you listen to it, you do. If you don't, whatever.
all right.
People, most people are still like, "What's a podcast?"
Yeah, I'm honestly, if you could enlighten me, I'm still kind of confused.
I don't
as to,
even know
like,
what it is. I'm
Do
here and-
people like other than like your friends or
No.
listen like is this something you can stumble across on iTunes? I don't understand the whole podcast.
We're working on the iTunes. We actually can
At the moment,
obtain.
we just use a SoundCloud account. We post like the most recent 2 hours, and then
YouTube. Everything's
we
up on YouTube.
We put everything into a YouTube video form, which is basically a slideshow out of iPhoto.
Okay.
That is a picture of us.
Sweet.
And then you
A
can
nice PowerPoint
and you
presentation.
can sit there and stare at your computer and listen to us.
Well,
for like
sign
an hour
me
if you
up.
feel like it. It's
Sign
great.
me up.
Yeah. lifeDOTinternet.com.
We have an email
Website,
list.
too.
Would you like to put your email on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be emailed?
We're a couple
I-
of those.
yeah,
douche
I mean-
guys.
We'll get you on the email list before
Oh,
it's
look
over.
At that. Great.
Dave
This is
walking by.
beautiful.
You might actually get a listener
Thanks for the
if
equipment,
I
Dave.
know about it,
Yeah, no, we discussed maybe that was a good idea. Whatever,
All right, let me see
You
if
could
I
be
can-
the first on the list.
You pop the.
No, this is not going to work.
No,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
You can just wait till you're done. I mean, if you want to be done, you can turn the
don't
mic
know.
off and be done with it.
What mic would that fit? If it doesn't fit that,
I don't know. Would it, like the ones with the skinny stem and then the like a Bob Cos, not Bob.
Bob
Who does? It's just like it looks like a drumstick with with like a
Bob Barker.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're talking about some Prices Right
with like a
shit?
cotton ball on top of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And just put one of those in
Those
the
are
mic
awesome.
stand.
You guys should get like a big those boxes they put around like News Channel 5, but
A flag.
is that
They're
what-
referred
is-
to as flags. Yeah.
Those are flags.
I don't know. He's in the industry. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
I'm a
should
simple
get
man.
the most giant, obnoxious flag, I guess.
Every time.
You can't see hand quotes or air quotes on
It's-
the radio, can
It
you?
audibly it does not translate, but I think people understood what you were going for, and
Okay.
you addressed that.
Maybe
you
if I
did it.
just say it in like an obnoxious tone, like you guys should get a flag.
Yeah.
Is that
for
air,
these
if you just do it
microphones.
like that, it's air quotes.
Yeah, that's the
Flag.
audible representation of air quotes.
I like it.
It looks like next.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
band's-
check out some music.
Yeah, go check out the music. Thanks, Zach, for stopping by.
Thank you guys.
God, those legs.
Check out all the websites that he mentioned.
Fantastic. We'll
Looking
see you
good.
soon. Sir.
First guest.
I can't do it.
Watch where you walk.
I'm loving
First-
them thighs.
First guest drop by. Look at
That was
that.
perfect,
That went
yeah.
well. You got to plug his stuff. You
I
got to
love
talk
Zagk
to us.
Gibbons.
Zach's one of my favorites, and his solo stuff is actually just phenomenal. He does the
loop stuff.
friend Christmas show every year that we talk about.
Every time I
And
hear Phil
just
Collins
kills
now.
it.
Every
We
time I
got-
hear Phil Collins, I think of that guy.
We got Dave walking over.
This is mostly his
Everything's
equipment,
going great.
Yeah, it's going
Hey,
good.
Dave, how you doing?
Pretty solid
hey,
set.
thanks
We
for
got.
stopping by. Does it look like I'm holding the microphone the right way? Does it look right?
Don't
No?
get too hammered, man. Don't
Yeah?
get too hammered. You got to break this shit down. That's a smart man.
I'm having a drive, so I'm not doing that either. Oh yeah,
And this
thanks.
is all we need.
Appreciate it. This is going really well so far. So yeah, I know you're a busy man, but if you get a second, stop by and have a seat. Actually, have a real conversation here for a minute. Yeah. All right. Good. Whenever you want.
That's
All right.
Mr. Dave Kipp. You probably couldn't hear. Supplier of all to this show.
He set up the stage. It's his stage equipment. It's his audio equipment. Big K Productions.
I met him for the first time yesterday, and I've met him in passing, a shake of the hand at like a party or something before at his place. But going on a around the town run in his big ass truck, hearing his stories from yesteryear, he's a wild man.
He was a wild man. He still is a wild man, but whatever.
Hey,
what's
just
up?
chit-chatting, man.
You want to drop in, or you got stuff to do? You busy? Little Jake Maness.
You need
wanna,
a beer? Oh.
Well, let's take a second. We'll stop this, and we'll maybe come back with Jake. What do you think?
It's up to him. He's.
Or you get a beer busy.
How about
Yeah?
that? Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right.
take a little.
We'll break. We got stuff we need to do anyway.
We'll see here.
So yeah, nice little introduction. Anything else we need to talk about before we take the first break?
No, just covering the Whiskey War Festival.
Whiskey War Festival
It's early.
2013.
I'm sober right now, and you will gradually hear my dialect, my enunciation suffer quite a bit as we go here.
Is gonna go to shit. It'll probably get a lot more vulgar, a lot more somehow more or unorganized.
Yeah.
But all in all, it will be a great time, and that's what this festival's all about.
I'm having fun already.
I gotta pee.
Let's do it.
The lovely Zagk Gibbons. Always a pleasure to see the man. In case you missed the plugs, you can read those off the description from wherever you're listening to this, or just write down what I'm about to tell you. Visit oldcapitalmusic.com. Visit zackgibbons.bandcamp.com. Visit reverbnation.com/the leopard STL. And Zach's name is spelled Zagk. So that's neat. But remember that when you're typing it into your browser. This time, I want to thank Dave Kipp for the equipment. Not a lot of internet web presence for his company, but I believe Big K Productions, in case you want to put on a show like the Whiskey War Festival. So we'll keep it moving along here. Very much appreciated, Dave Kipp. We'll keep it moving along here. Next up, we got a session with fellow podcaster Chris Melton. Check this dude out. You got facebook.com/cmeltonmedia and search iTunes for the Catalogue Podcast and then subscribe to that shit. If you're into Twitter, the handles you got @cmeltonmedia and @thecataloguepod. Listen to this.
That's right.
Talk?
Back
Chest,
Did we
chest.
push buttons?
Sibilance,
I don't even know if
Sibilance.
it's doing anything or not.
Sandra Day O'Connor,
You gotta.
Sinead O'Connor,
Susan Sarandon.
Sarandon,
Hello.
Sibilance.
Testing.
Popping my peas. Plosives.
Statham.
Putty
Jason
holes.
Statham.
Statham.
Is it going now?
Is that too much?
Strahan.
Give some stuff.
Michael Strahan. Give you some
it's
stuff.
good.
It's all good.
No, it's good. It's good. We're at
I've
where we
never
need to be.
pissed my pants. Plosives. Never
So we're back.
pissed my.
All right.
Yeah,
Is that-
those will pop well, but I don't think you plan on doing that, right?
I did.
When we parted and I said I was going to be a little bit more, under the influence, I'm already a partial way there.
You seem comfortable.
Partial.
Plosives. You seem good.
Yeah.
Your beard's gotten a little longer.
So what's happened since we turned her off earlier? About an hour and a half ago, right?
It's been a while. We
Hour?
recorded for 20 minutes and then just took like a 20 hour something break, so that's good so
We're
far.
sitting in a tent for midgets.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel monstrous. I feel like a man.
Joined by a fellow podcaster,
Yeah.
Chris.
Yes, sir. Christopher Melton.
I'm
One-
Brandon Murphy. By the way.
Brandon
One-
Murphy. I don't
one
think we've been
Chris-
formally invented.
This is a
invented.
Beast Melton,
Yeah,
as some may
sure.
know him.
Does the Catalogue Podcast.
Yes.
Available
With two
on
other
iTunes.
buddies, iTunes and SoundCloud. You can get the latest, but don't go to SoundCloud, you lazy.
Yeah, that's what we got.
But
we,
it's
need,
so
we might need
easy.
your assistance here. 'cause
Really?
We
Well,
don't know
we have to-
RSS
yeah,
feeds.
we
and-
gotta get the
I came here to be a podcast veteran,
I mean, we need the RSS because
Teach us the
otherwise,
ways.
right? Oh, that's a pain in the ass. If you're hearing this right now, you just got lucky. This is a pain to get it to you, and it costs money. You're lucky.
Do you pay for yours?
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's money involved.
No, we
in
just
all
have to
this.
buy what I'm talking into, you know?
Oh,
These
well,
were
this
rented.
stuff. Yeah, no,
I
we
mean-
were.
You have them on loan?
I think we're just given the.
These are being loaned until Monday.
Really? Don't
But
get
we
your
have the-
kneecaps broken or anything. The
He
podcast
seemed pretty
mafia.
serious when we walked out the door yesterday. He was like, "Hey, yeah, take everything you want." And then we walked out, and he's like, "Hey, make sure you don't fuck this up. Bring this
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
back Monday."
He said he
or
would
else."
whoop my ass if I
Yeah,
didn't
he-
bring it
and
back
He didn't
Monday.
sound
Really?
like he was joking. The whole
Yep.
day, hey,
It's actually
cut
Dave
out,
Kipp.
Was he hitting a crowbar in his hand like that?
It was a baseball bat
Baseball
It was
with
bat.
nails in it.
It was his penis.
And it was an aluminum bat. How'd he get those nails through it?
No, it was actually his penis. In
His
the palm of
penis-
his hand. He
Jesus.
Wow.
I
No,
would
it's-
drive
it's-
nails through my dick just for a threat.
It's Dave Kipp, the guy that did all the sound for everything here.
Big Kid
Oh, okay,
Productions.
cool.
All of the everything.
Beautiful.
The giant man setting up all the audio.
And a gentleman,
inside.
too, lending you this.
Incredible equipment.
Who's going to edit the video is the
seems
question.
incredible to us. Video editing. Let's see. We got a camera. This is the camera
Right.
here, right? On the iPad.
I think there's one right
We got
there.
you're being recorded.
Beautiful.
You know. So
Let's do
we'll
a
flip
round,
angles.
just to get a description for people. Of where
Yeah,
we're
it's
at.
shit ass
A
outside.
description.
Last year it
A
was
visual
110
description of what's
degrees,
going
and this
on.
year we're sitting
video.
inside a pavilion. So.
Beautiful.
We're doing
Yeah.
this more for them than we are for us. We're trying to just document their
Right.
I'm glad everyone can check out
Their
the way we're
day,
holding the mics
you know.
too.
Yep.
You got the stand.
We had a little argument earlier.
About who deserves the stand?
No, well,
Oh,
kind of,
somewhat.
so to speak. I was like, man, I don't want to sit here and hold these goddamn microphones.
Yeah.
I want to look gay.
He says it about everything. I don't want to hold this banana. I'm a look gay.
Yeah, Murphy's just like laid down some podcast street justice. He's
Sure.
like, hey, do I need to get somebody else, man? I'm like, whoa, hey, whoa. I just said I feel gay with
That's
the
how
microphone
close
in
you
me.
are to getting swapped.
I'm
dude.
not like I said, I feel like Ricky Bobby. I'm just,
Right?
I gotta keep you in check.
What do I do with my hands? You know, I'm just sitting
Don't
under
touch
this
yourself. Dude,
fucking
you're going to look
short-ass
gay if you grab your
pavilion.
dick again.
Just this.
Yeah. That is going to sound amazing.
It's all of that. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's people in and out. Hopefully
I
the
wonder if it's
rain
raining
slows
still.
down. It's still raining. I can
those
see it
the
now.
sexy legs?
That's Cody. That's Cody Miller. Cody, you want to hop under?
Oh, hey,
hop on here.
My white legs?
I know.
Yeah,
I,
just
No,
the
it's your
beefiest
muscles, homeboy.
legs
We're,
ever.
we dropped it down to cover the equipment. Hey, say hi, Cody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Be
there you
careful
go.
with it. You just gotta hold it now. You
You
ruined.
broke it.
Yeah.
I'm
It'll
sorry.
pop out.
I don't
It
trust
doesn't seem like anything, dude. Not today.
You know what the best part of all this is none of this is real. We're not even recording.
No,
We're just
no.
fucking with people.
It just makes me feel like a man.
It's actually a social experiment to see. You know. No, but I actually here. Okay, now that I have y'all,
Yeah?
I made a little questionnaire
Sure.
that I thought maybe.
Cody, you'll be next. This is wasting Cody's time. We have to have him after he
I don't
plays.
give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Can I make an
I didn't plan on
editorialized
using that
decision here? Can Cody come on after he plays and
Yeah.
then get a legit interview? Okay.
All right, so
He deserves it.
So Chris
Yeah.
currently
One at a time.
I have
Pretty okay.
five questions for you.
Beautiful.
Followed by another series of 5 questions.
Deal. Should I ask him?
Answer honestly.
We're going rapid fire round.
Okay, good.
Budweiser or Bud Light?
Budweiser.
Aladdin or Lion King?
Aladdin.
Okay.
Hard one. Hard one.
Handy or Blowy?
Blowy. I've never had a successful handy.
See, we've been talking about how we're the handy lately, at least.
This
Really?
is rapid fire at all.
Yeah.
No one
Okay.
with their
Cody
digits
James
has
agrees.
ever made me ejaculate. Cody, thank you for that.
It was a good time.
Saved by the Bell or
Oh.
Full House?
Full House.
Richie Rich or Blank Check?
I haven't seen Blank Check. Oh! Punch me in the face for that one. No.
It's all right. You're
No.
not missing much.
Okay.
So Richie Rich.
Murder someone or rape someone?
Murder. Are you kidding me? I would just slit a throat before I take an unwilling vagina.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
I think I agree.
If somebody says rape, kick him out of the festival.
I think so. I agree. I
Oh
would
my
kill-
God.
And it doesn't have to be the same person. We're not talking about the same person
no.
in question. Okay.
Oh my God.
Combination would be all right, right?
No, never.
No, 'cause then you
None
could-
of that.
Maybe
Okay.
murder first, yeah.
All right. Ice cream or froyo?
Ice cream.
Okay. Burger or brat?
Burger.
Mario or Luigi?
Mario. Oh, Yahweh. Mario.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Black people or white people?
Black people. Man,
Good
I always
answer.
tell people.
Nice
when I was a
reserved
little
answer.
Kid, no, it's not reserved. Well, I didn't realize race was a choice. I thought it was a choice. I wanted to be black. It was like, I love basketball. I want to play basketball. all the most successful basketball players are black. I'm like, boom, I'll be black. I'll be the best.
You pretty much tried to grow an afro. It just grew downward in
It
in
looked
a
like
beastly
a wet
form, as they said.
I looked like the Predator.
Yeah.
But I wanted to be black so bad.
When I met you, which was probably 5 or 6 or more years ago, someone had someone had chopped half of your hair off.
Oh yeah.
So you didn't let it bother you.
No.
You just
I asked for my hair to be cut off.
Let the half side go and let the long. Just you didn't give it.
It looked like a girl with long, thick hair with bangs just turned her.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was like
so the bangs were over here.
Yeah, that's. I was like, that guy's crazy.
I requested it drunk. Yeah,
that guy's absolutely nuts.
I asked for
you
the
requested
fat
that
Jimmy Page.
haircut.
All right, Cody, we'll talk to you later, buddy.
Yeah, see you.
Bye,
Bye.
Cody. We'll watch you on stage.
We'll see you. God, I'm gonna dick that guy later.
Yeah,
he looks good.
I mean, Murphy guessed. How couldn't you guess those legs?
Man, I know they're tree trunks.
My God,
they're
based
ivory
on legs
white.
Waste of a man.
Yeah.
I
did album art for that guy. If you want me to plug my shits.
Yeah. Oh, we talked about how that would be a deal.
Yeah, it's a deal.
You can do that.
Wait, I don't need to do it. I don't need you. What are you doing?
Dude, we need you.
Oh.
Yeah, we're the ones without the.
You can find some of that on fussbook.com/the letter C Melton Media.
Spell the first part for people because they're not intelligent.
FUSSBUK. Fussbook.
Fussbook.
Push. What is it again?
Fussbook.
Pushface.biz. I don't think that's right.
Dot what?
.biz. Is that
Biz?
it? .ca, Canada. Okay.
CA.
You can find my
UK?
Canadian.
.UK?
eHarmony. eHarmony.com.
eHarmony.com/PussyWillington. That's my handle. I have a girlfriend, but just in case.
That's how you guys met, right?
Yep.
eHarmony.
She searched Pussy Willington.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh man, I wish we would have an extra mic.
For her?
We could get her on
No,
the
she's
Pussy
bailing.
Willington. She just runs away.
She got a red
said that
face
She
and
gets
All right.
anxious with stuff like that.
She didn't want to talk about the Pussy Willington meeting.
She's been on the Catalogue Podcast on iTunes. See that?
See, and you have
It's
gone the extra
great
mile.
plugging.
Me and Murphy here at lifeDOTinternet, we don't.
Off mic, I think it'll have to
It
be
might be more of a
discussed
pain
on,
than it's
We try
worth.
to go the extra quarter mile.
Really?
None of this is worth
You
anything.
guys run like a 2-minute mile. What is that? 30-second quarter mile?
It's nothing pretty.
we
Nothing.
get straight through it. Typically, we come in completely unprepared.
Sure.
Today
we have
didn't prepare anything.
almost
That
nothing to
questionnaire I
discuss.
wrote 20
Right.
minutes ago.
It's impressive, though. If you come in unprepared and you can fill time at all, it's just impressive your improv skills, you know?
Well, we've tried.
You don't just sit
right?
there and go, oh.
We've tried
Mostly-
to plan stuff. and
Mostly,
it's-
yeah, it works
been
better if
awkward.
it's just
Yeah.
We
Forced is
pre-record
no
our
good.
our bits and sketches, you know?
Oh yeah.
So then we just,
We've done a few.
right.
We'd like some sort of production. We'd like to do
Sure.
a few things. We have things in the mix, but nothing we actually follow through on. And
Really?
timing's always an issue. And,
Yep.
I don't know, everything's
Busy
a mess.
fellas.
We did one night we did, and I don't know why I haven't gone to production now. We said it was going to be a thing, but it hasn't been. We did a fake lawsuit radio commercial.
Yep.
It's like, ding, 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 you know, hey, did you take blah, blah, blah at this time?
Yeah.
And it's like,
And now you
guys,
have beaties?
Well, we'll
Did you get beaties from this toilet donut?
basically we'll sue the shit out of people for you. And it's like people being like, hey, thanks for what you did.
Yeah.
you got it. So we did some
That's
of
not
those.
bad.
We did a movie trailer.
That's typical.
And
It's
they
all
were good.
typical
No,
stuff.
typical of
I mean,
who?
who doesn't do like
Of what?
the lawsuit law firm
Luther,
type thing?
okay, the law company was, what was their name?
Luther Davidson Heidelberg
Luther,
Heidelberg.
Davidson, and Heidelberg.
for the
Beautiful.
acronym of the LDI, the Life.Internet.
Life.Internet. You know, so there's some
That's
deep
about
shit
as
that
clever
you
as
will
we can get with
never
that.
catch.
No,
ever.
that's awesome.
Like you will never.
It's all for
never
ourselves.
catch
I
I
mean,
think
what
every-
do you guys do it for? What's your purpose for
Oh
your
God,
podcast?
no! Just to make ourselves laugh and to have a reason to make it public, you know?
Yeah.
Because if we can do this and make each other laugh all the time, why not see who latches on? Because we're not the only 3 people in the world that find it funny, you know?
Yeah,
so might as well just take stabs and promote it and
It's
see.
a limited market, but you know
Right.
if you catch somebody that they're looking for that
right.
already. Like
and it's a
they're-
pretty stark response, as in like, I don't get it and I hate it.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, that's funny. I liked, you know.
So you guys are at the point where you have haters.
Not haters.
guys-
People, honestly, don't contact us. We're in the blue. We know exactly how many listeners we have every week and through iTunes and everything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
People do not contact us. If I find somebody on the street, they'll say something to my face, but digitally,
So they
no.
listen, but they just that's
the end.
that's where they stop.
Our relationship is only
Do you want
one
it
way.
that way, or
I don't know. I think I'd like negative and positive at me. I don't
Why don't
know.
they say
I don't
anything?
know.
Just say it
Yeah.
sucks.
And once they do,
Say
I'm
that
gonna be
you
like,
hate
leave
it.
me alone.
Say it is the worst thing that you've ever.
Yeah, I want reasons why. constructive criticism or something. Nothing. Zero.
Not even a like.
Right.
Like
if I see somebody in person though, they say I listen to the catalog. That's awesome. But that's the end of it. Again, they don't ever say like, this doesn't work because you guys see.
Do they bring up certain bits or anything along those lines?
Yeah, people always like the ads and stuff.
a little of that.
I'm considering them just avoiding the stories and shit.
I like the ads.
I like the ads.
Tacos is a good one.
They're beautiful.
See, and that people need simplistic stuff, and that's the, you got to give it to them easy.
We also gave up on the idea of it seems like it's been done because if we recognize something similar, we do it our own way.
Yeah.
Because everything you can pinpoint, you'll pick out something that's been done.
Yeah, it's the information age has quite.
And I'm a comedy fan, so it seems everything's been done.
You really.
So we just get over it and just do our own thing. Just be independent. Try to be.
Do you have certain influences?
I love Kids in the
word
Hall.
that way, but
Kids in the Hall, yeah.
I love Kids in the Hall.
They are so out there, man.
That
My
is
favorite
pretty
Kids
brutal.
Well, Mr. Show.
I love Mr. Show. Oh, that's great. Josh Evans, the guy that writes most of the sketches and stuff, obsessed with like the interlying like theme. So the whole episode exists in one linear timeline.
Yeah. Right.
So this becomes this, and it ends up being a commercial on a television show that ends up being watched by this character, and it just moves and moves.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, that stuff we know that we couldn't pull off because it's not ours, but anything close or fun, that'd be great.
I like to try to reach outside the comfort zone.
You're talking about connecting like characters, like interviewing someone that's in like the lawsuit commercial.
Okay.
We've tried to do that kind of stuff.
Or just let characters live.
Should we
continue?
Is the rain over? Or?
I think my girlfriend's exposing my arts.
You want to plug the art?
Yeah, it's at facebook.friends at C Melton Media. So is Twitter.com at C Melton Media.
Probably your best bet there for most,
C Melton?
C, the letter
M-E-L-T-O-N?
C Melton. Yes, sir.
Is it like a C dot, C underscore?
Pretty sure there's no punctuation.
I hope not. Smelton.
Yeah, Smelton was taken, so I had to take C Melton.
Okay. You're about to get 20 to 21 people
that know
out your Twitter.
Right, beautiful.
Cumulative over about a 6-month period.
Nice.
So it's not going to be immediate.
Sure.
But over time,
right. I'll find you guys.
lifeDOTinternet will have.
I'll have wrinkles and just thank you for your access.
Exactly.
Big fat gray beard.
And by big fat, he means my face. Beard, he means a little sad.
I didn't even notice.
Tuft. You didn't notice my fat?
No.
I've been popping it today.
Is this a new thing?
My fat? No, it's gradual. It's pretty
like
gradual.
It looks. You don't look fat. You look very fit for your size.
I'm a monster dude. No, I always tell people I'm shaped like a U.S. mailbox. Just a big rounded rectangle.
Do they still have those? You can just drop them off on the street?
I think so.
You
just seems like a phone booth type situation where they would just. With email now, you wouldn't even drop off mail at a...
I try to drop emails off, but you can't contain ones and zeros.
I think you can put them on a USB drive and just drop them in there.
Really? Flash?
I think
Nice.
that works.
Unmarked flash.
Yeah.
They know where it goes.
Yeah.
I'm now at the point where I have to urinate something so fierce that you guys can either carry on or
No,
we can all kick off and
let's
pop
kick me
this
out.
tent up. Let's pop this tent back up.
I love being on lifeDOTinternet.
Wow. With
Well,
the
if
AOK
we could,
sign.
what we can do, just like you do with the O&A stuff, is we can do some 10 or 15-minute features of your show and just put it in the episode.
Really?
And then if you
maybe a sketch or so?
feel as if, you
Beautiful.
want to send us some stuff. We'll play
absolutely.
It. And,
or we could start a podcast war.
We could
either mingle and enjoy
a
ourselves.
war amongst...
Or go fuck yourself. I don't know. I'm just deciding.
I think we should war. I think we should start a war.
I don't know. I was going to say let's be pals.
We can play
that
in.
might work better.
That could be work. Play in some skits and then just, if we can have, I guarantee some stuff. We could send you the
boom.
That'll work.
Oh, and we'll promote this on ours.
It's the only way.
Yeah, seriously.
It's the only way.
It's like some weird incestuous thing where they were on this, so I now will listen to that. That ends up being funny, so you have to get
very limited.
You're in. Yeah.
It's all friends. I mean, you listen to your friends' bands. You listen to your
people understand the word band, but if you say I have a podcast and they say what?
You say what did you say?
They just give me the finger and say what's wrong with you?
Why would they give you the finger for that reason?
They get offended that not knowing.
What did you just?
Ignorance is not
bliss. Don't know how to
bliss.
react to it.
No.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. You've been on there before. Just get on there.
Sure.
You listen to 10 minutes. Okay.
Sure.
You check, and you're like, oh, yeah, I totally checked it. And again, I checked the analytics.
I know what YouTube is.
It's like you have 60 hits, an average of 8.5 minutes.
Right.
I'm like, oh, so a couple people.
At least it's a
listened to
trial.
it. Yeah.
Ours is that a lot. Well, I listened to the first 13 minutes of your latest one. It's like,
Right.
well, go back. Well, don't. Just leave
And
us
our
alone.
problem is we don't get going till halfway through.
Really?
You know?
Gotta
It's
get
a
in the
momentum
groove of
guy?
things,
We
yeah.
don't try to have it that way.
No, it's I like it.
Anyway,
Authentic
let's-
and
Yeah, let's
do
just
it.
talk about our stuff.
You guys
Behind
do
the
what you
curtain.
want. I'm gonna kick mine off. Pop this.
No, let's kill it.
We're out. Thanks, Chris,
Love
for
you
stopping
guys.
by.
Thanks for having
He'll
me.
be
Love
next
you.
door. I'm sure if he needs, he'll pop
Yeah.
back over.
And yeah,
We'll see you in a
listen
little
back for
bit.
the plugs, and we'll add them on to everything
Until
too,
next
so.
time.
Yeah, thank you.
Chris Melton. See Melton Media on your social medias, and be sure to check the Catalogue Podcast on iTunes. And subscribe, motherfuckers. Next up, live performance. It was a musical festival, so why not some tunes? Musical festival? It was a music festival. It was a music festival. Why not some tunes? We got a special intimate moment with Joe and Gina of Indian Blanket. This was mic'd pretty quickly. Rain was on its way, but either way, it sounds beautiful. This song is titled "What Means to Travel?" ? The weather came in, so the plugs were cut short. Our apologies for that, but if you want to check them out, you got the old facebook.com/Indian Blanket Folk. You can check indianblanket.bandcamp.com. You got reverbnation.com/Indian Blanket. All that good stuff. Yeah.
wind may play into your song a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Let's hope, because we're just being optimistic. That was excellent.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that. 100%.
You guys want to plug stuff, talk about yourself, anything you want to say?
My name's Joe Andert, and this is Gina Eigenheisen playing violin. We're in Indian Blanket.
Oh, yeah, you guys are playing.
That's, yeah.
Faye, your violin spoke to my soul, and your harmonies were just fantastic.
Thanks.
It was beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what you guys doing? You just hanging out at the show? What time you playing?
We play at 5 at
5?
the show. Yeah.
Hopefully there's none of this. Are you supposed to play indoors or out?
We're indoors.
Well, lucky you, yeah.
What stage you got?
The Whiskey War stage.
The main stage. You guys are main stage performers.
Yeah, we're playing at the main stage at 5. Surrounded by a bunch of really good bands. Like all of our friends are playing this festival, and everyone we really like is playing. So we're pretty stoked.
Digging your stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, it definitely played in with the weather too.
Yeah, right.
Good choice on
Oh,
track.
wasn't cold wind. Yeah.
Something's coming.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We have to drop
We'll
this
probably
thing
have to.
Yeah, you guys might want to get the
Drop
computer
it
inside.
down to about ear level.
So,
And did it again.
Right.
yeah, if you want to stop back by at some point, we'll actually have a conversation. But yeah, I guess now we gotta.
Sure. Yeah. Thanks for having us play.
So yeah, thanks for playing for us. Great job, guys.
Thank you so much.
Indian Blanket. Thank you for that. Again, you got the facebook.com/Indian Blanket Folk. You got your IndianBlanket.bandcamp.com. You got your ReverbNation.com/Indian Blanket. Anyone getting tired of that sweeper sound yet in and out of these segments? Sure as fuck am tired of putting it in there, but it breaks it up. And I don't feel like searching out another one, so deal with it. Speaking of deal with it, the next segment, Patrick stepped out, played a little bit of Frisbee, and we got Dan Reller to sit down, as well as Aaron Moon. They chatted with me. I was just going to leave this segment out because it's horrendous. Sorry, guys, but it is. But I did enjoy the contrast of Dan just rambling on about what he had to say, and Aaron Moon, his complete ADD of just observing the happenings around the festival. So the contrast was good, and I enjoyed it, so I thought I'd leave it in here. So here you go. You got your Aaron Moon, you got your Dan Riller, you got your Brandon Murphy sitting down and talking on the lifeDOTinternet podcast.
Completely.
All right, ready, back to the lifeDOTinternet podcast here at Whiskey War Festival 2013. Joined here by my friend Dan Riller.
KWING 102.
I got a few things to say about things this evening. Hey, boys, how you doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Yes.
How about you over here, Dan Riller? How
I'm
you
doing
doing?
all right. I'm kind of.
I'm a people watching.
Yeah. There's a lot of people.
Hey, I told them I'm stealing that hat by the end of the day. Just
Aaron,
It's gonna happen.
Aaron enjoys Patrick's hat.
I love it.
Shirt.
You guys want to trade shirts or hats?
But man,
I don't know if we could do that
why?
because that shirt's too extreme, and I don't have the tats to back it up.
These are pussy tats, though.
It's an Aaron Moon staple.
Tats. These are hearts and flowers.
Now I noticed
On
that
my
the,
arm.
that the sleeves are flared, like they've been cut. How
Oh, yeah.
large was that shirt? Was this a
This is
long
large.
sleeve,
This is no. It was a short sleeve.
short sleeve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brandon, I have a question.
See, I'm not the only one who cuts
I
my
have a
shirts.
question for you.
All right, questions.
Holy
We're
moly!
posing questions here today on Life.Internet.
So you have a podcast. What podcast do you listen to yourself? Is what I want to know.
I listen to
Would you like to listen?
to plenty of
Or speak?
podcasts.
What?
My personal favorite,
Hello?
probably at the moment, is Bill Burr's. Probably one of the biggest out there, but the Bill Burr Monday Morning Podcast.
I've seen his Netflix special. That's I guess the special that's on Netflix.
He did that one himself.
I've never
But yes,
listened
it's
to a
available.
It's
podcast
funny.
in my life.
It's really funny. It's pretty funny.
Never listened to a podcast ever?
No.
Do you
I don't
plan
even know
on
where to
listening
listen
to the one that you're currently on?
It'd be nice. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Where do I go?
You can go to life.internet.com.
We'll have to write that down. I'll never remember any of that.
We'll get it to you. No worries.
Yeah.
What else do you listen to? What else do you listen to?
Big fan of the Jim Florentine Comedy Metal Midgets podcast.
Look at those boobies.
I've never heard either of these, by the way. I do know who Bill Burr is, I guess. So
Yes.
Those are falling out of her. Jeez.
What do you got?
These
You
are
got?
massive.
Are
Size
you
of my
are you
head.
addressing boobs that's going on
Yes.
over there, or the arms that are coming out of her?
The boobs and then the arms.
did someone say boobs?
What's bigger,
Yes.
her boobs or her arms?
Or her heart?
They're about the same size.
What about her heart?
They were crazy big.
Her heart's on the verge of explosion.
Exploding
Yes,
heart.
it's just by walking up that little.
Is that why her chest is so?
Chesticles.
You think the heart pushes out the boobs to
I would
make them
hope
bigger?
so. Yeah. No, I would hope so. I
It's
feel
that
like
big.
women with bigger breasts definitely have a bigger heart.
You think as she walks up the hill and her heart expands, her boobs expand as well?
It's necessary to pump the blood through the breasts. It prevents cancer. From
Probably
what I've heard.
the best way to go about this podcast would be to
Produces milk,
people
too.
watch and just address what we see. But
Dude, I
We could
am
do that,
so down. There's so many
Let-
interesting people
I would
here.
like to come with a couple subjects though that talk about while we're people.
why
people
again
watch.
with this? Just
What is wrong with
lean
your
into
finger?
it. Why are you doing that?
I changed my own posture.
Just leave it.
I'm not going to touch it anymore.
Okay, please
It's
don't.
perfect. It's in
Just
complete
Wonderful
talk into the
condition.
microphone and deal with your life.
All right.
Yeah, my elbows hurt right now.
Okay.
Can we please?
Before we get to your questions, though,
Anything.
you asked me what podcast I listened to, which
I
clearly
wanna-
meant you wanted to tell me which ones you listened to.
Not absolutely not. Why would you assume that about me? I really have been looking for recommendations for stuff to listen to because I
Yes.
just got into it. Danny Peasels, our other friend Dan P.
One of the three.
Yeah, one of the 9. He said he's just always listened to podcasts, and I was asking him about what he listened.
Hey, you want to talk on the microphone, or you want to
game did
just
we play?
interject the people talking on the microphones?
Yeah.
What game did we play?
Don't be.
Oh, you want to talk about the
anagrams,
anagram game?
anagrams. Oh God,
That was fantastic.
We'll do some anagrams later.
danagrams.
Ooh.
Danagrams, really.
Provided to
Anyways.
you
Oh,
by Dan.
disastrous.
It's not too bad.
It's all right.
It was better in the last one, at least.
Yeah,
We're
when there
addressing it
was
like it's a
when there
thing.
wasn't just nonsense happening. But we expect the people to be in and out of here. We're out in the open.
The podcast I have listened to thus far is How Stuff Works and tech stuff. It's all based on Discovery.com. It's all that kind of stuff. It just
So
know,
you more use the podcast as a learning tool
yeah, no, and yeah, exactly.
and less of a comedic
Exactly.
sense of entertainment.
I would definitely, if I find something entertaining, I would definitely listen to it though.
All right,
Hello.
all right, and he's gonna answer the phone.
Yeah, who does that?
You can have a.
We're
have
in
a
the
phone
middle of a
conversation.
podcast and you answer
We'll
your
we'll
phone.
bring it back to you, Aaron Moon.
What's
Now,
up, brah?
A question I've been asking people, if
See?
you would like to answer this.
I would.
Are you familiar with the term douche chills?
I am not.
All right, douche
That's
chills is when something so like douchey happens, it sends like shivers
Chills?
down your spine, through your bones. It chills you to the bones when it's like, you
Like
hear
when-
something, you're like, ugh, like you don't want a guy's like when a guy walks up to a girl at the bar and is like,
Oh yeah.
hey, is there a mirror in your pants? Because I can see myself in them, or whatever. Just douche.
Which
just
was
douche
hilarious,
chilling.
and I almost got smoked in the head with a fucking frisbee.
Anyway,
That was hilarious.
so my question to you is similar to the
Yeah, I
pickup
get
line.
those. Yes.
I
have
What is
had
the
one.
most, looking back on it, douche chilling thing you've ever done to try to pick up a
Well,
female?
I've ever done.
That you've ever done to try to pick up a female?
Well, I
Not
just
even
started making
necessarily
out
like
with
a
them. I don't do
one-liner?
anything. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. But I just started making out with her.
Okay, that's not douche chilling. That's just badass.
Dude, that's douche
let's extend
chilling
it
at
to
its finest.
Let's say you wanted to be with the girl. You wanted to like get into a relationship with her. Have you
Oh,
ever done
fuck.
anything to like maybe get a girl to be your exclusive lady friend? That looking back on it is just
No,
ugh.
I don't know. I'm weird. So I just.
No, you're normal. You're one of the
I-
few normal people I know that don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, so it's very. I don't know. I don't know what the thing I've done is.
So nothing.
Nothing. No.
That's good. That's
nothing
a great
out of
answer.
the ordinary.
Oh, all right. Dan Riller back from his phone call.
Bleeding
And you're
like
bleeding,
Look how much
yeah.
I'm bleeding.
Put
How did
pressure
you-
on it.
what did
Put
you
pressure
do?
on
I
it.
have no idea. It's been happening
You have
all
black
day.
pants on.
You
Put
just
your finger on your
all right,
pants. and
Here,
put
here's
pressure
a
on it.
here's a
Son.
dirty rag.
There you go.
I haven't done anything with that. It just came out of the bathroom. That
Anywho,
was on the
this is
toilet.
what I want to talk about.
Lean into
Out
the
of your
mic.
ass.
No one can hear you.
Is video games in particular, because Brandon's a big video game enthusiast. Not saying Patrick isn't, but we could talk about this while we people watch. Video
And
games in
people
general.
watch us.
Anything about video games.
With red shorts on and a clear umbrella.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Matt Cascella.
People
Oh,
watching.
this just got way better.
Matt Cascella.
That's my dog.
Welcome. Mics are going to be hard to come by, but if you want to
You can sit on my lap.
He's mad.
You can sit on my lap.
We really have to talk like directly into them because they don't pick up very well. But if you guys want to share a mic or if you want to come back for a different segment,
I'm.
Your choice.
Yeah, what?
Dan really wants
Different
to tell a
segment?
story about video games
Are you
if you want to
shit-faced
listen
right
in.
now?
Yeah, I do want to listen into that.
Yeah, why don't you have a seat and maybe have a discussion? Let Dan really talk and then we'll see what we come up with.
I like the sleeveless shirt, dude. Shows our muscles, bro.
Talking to people, having a good
Bass
time.
Pro
Whiskey
Shop.
Warfest 2013.
I'm dead fucking serious. They're so
Thank
hard to
you.
come by.
Yeah. No, this is gonna sweep the internet.
Yeah, son.
I
So
can only go up. We can only go up.
Can you do that in your jiggers? Because describing what's
No.
going on.
They hurt my balls.
There's no. What's that? I'm sorry. John Reed posing a question.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I missed it again. I was trying to describe what was
different.
going on.
You look different with your hair all done up.
just
Your
rogue
jeans-
podcast.
Your flippy floppies. Jeans this morning.
Just sit
Are
over.
they? I was about to say you do an awesome job fraying,
You can go.
fringing, or whatever it's called.
We didn't ask you to come.
I could tell a story.
We're just having
that might be
conversations
mildly
on mic
interesting.
with people off mic. This is as good as it gets. This is incredible.
I could tell a story that's mildly interesting.
All right.
I heard that's
Meditation, my friend.
You don't have to talk to him into mic.
Oh, sorry. Who? But I like talking into this mic. Sorry, I'm talking into the mic.
Yeah, come on back. Save me.
I have to.
I need you. All right. Aaron,
What's up, dude? Sorry about that.
let Dan Riller tell his little story here that he's got. He's got stories about video games.
Pretty small. No,
Like your wiener.
What I was going to tell is my interest in designing video games and what I learned.
Yes.
So someone who is like, I want to make a video game but doesn't know how to do it would easily get the tools they need to start doing it.
So
And
you're gonna do like a how it's made or how it's done or whatever.
Kinda. I'm just gonna
podcast
tell
right
about-
now for us.
kind of, yeah. No, a little.
How do you
segment.
get that
You
hair?
might have comments and stuff. I'm sure.
Okay.
Basically, I started just researching. I downloaded a couple books and started researching on two-dimensional games, how to make them and stuff. And it recommended that I use Microsoft Studios, the studio behind that, and basically it's a lot of programming, less.
You mean making a video game involves programming?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't usually, actually, is what I'm getting at here. And,
It doesn't?
Originally, so I made a two-dimensional game where it was a guy who walked back and forth and ate the sun or the moon, depending on what time of day it was, and then that's all.
Ate it, like
yeah,
as in
all that
eat?
happened.
Ate it as an eat?
In time, I started looking into the designing a three-dimensional. This was a two-dimensional game, and I looked into designing a three-dimensional game, seeing what that involved, and
Wait. It's two-dimensional. Is that
2D's like a side scroller.
2D?
like Mario,
Mario. Okay, I got you.
like the original Mario.
See, I'm not too.
D?
No, that's great. That's actually great to have.
Yeah.
Someone who's not too, because I can know if I'm explaining it correctly. In time, I started researching what's the easiest way to make a 3D game, because designing it with Visual Studio was cumbersome, to say the least. It was going about it the hard way, reinventing the wheel. And so I researched a little bit, and Unity is extremely easy to use, is what it is. Unity is where it's at. You can do almost anything with it. They have tons of free resources, and coding is very...
Simple.
It's simple, yeah. It really is. It's hard to do certain things, but in time you can learn to do a lot with it. So if you're looking to make a very easy, simple game, Unity is the way to go. It's also it's cross-platform. So when you're designing a game, you can design it for Android, iPhone.
Do you do this in
Xbox
your free
360.
time?
Yeah. Yes. And I'm kind of
Interesting.
going to school for it. I'm trying to take.
Good question.
I'm trying to take.
I was just wondering how you knew so much about it.
I'm trying to take independent studies where I get to design a game, and I almost did that this summer, but it didn't work out where I got to do what I wanted to do, so I just decided to wait till I could. But right now, I want to get eventually this with the game I'm currently designing. And this is all in the course of 3 months, so anyone can do this. Is really where it's at. What I'm talking about here is that it's not as hard as there's an illusion behind it, like making a movie. I think back in the 1920s, making a movie seemed like a pretty hard endeavor, but now I feel like I could buy a camera and make a fucking movie if I.
A lot of people these days make movies on their iPhones. You can
Yeah.
just sit there and film stuff. You get the right angles. I mean,
What's that new app now?
Facebook,
No.
Twitter.
No, the thing you take little pictures. Or like videos.
Snapchat. Snapchat made 850 million.
Instagram.
Vine.
is
People make
making
movies on that.
So much money.
Hilarious movies.
Anyway.
And retarded
Second
ones.
movies.
Exactly. It's genius. It really is.
Short films, we should call them.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the illusion behind how hard something is to make comes behind the tools that are behind to make it. And when I started researching this, I found out that it is pretty easy. So with Unity, I started playing with it, and the first thing I made was... The very first thing I made was just a game where you basically drive a little car in a tiny little square, and it just go forward, and and it's very easy to integrate with the 360 controller on my PC and whatnot. And like I said, it's cross-platform compatible with PC, Xbox 360, PS3, Android, iPhone. You know what I mean? If you make a game for it and you buy the license, which is $1,500, kind of steep but cheaper for students, it kind of sets you back. But I made a car game, and then I was like, I'm gonna
Continue.
I'm gonna elaborate on this car game, and I added new textures, made it look more, interesting. Added mountain and stuff, and made it a real track, and just made it so you can get little power ups and stuff. And I was like, okay. And so then I started working on something else where you basically run around and
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you guys ever get a tattoo on your neck? I just saw somebody walk by.
It
2
was.
people actually walk by with tattoos on their neck.
Side note, I'm thoroughly enjoying your interjections here.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know.
I'm just curious. I'm sorry. I'm looking around.
No.
You would
the
never?
answer.
Yeah, fuck that.
I
Also,
don't
probably
have
would
a
never get a
tattoo.
tattoo.
I just think...
Yeah, you don't have any.
I'm so pure.
Thought about that.
I'm so pure.
I'm a blank canvas.
Are you a
I
blank
have
canvas?
no interest in splashing
Really?
paint all over myself.
Yeah. I'm German, and my grandparents moved here before they killed Nazis, so I'm pure, I'm a good person, hopefully.
You're pure.
In my blood.
Pure soul.
I don't think what your grandparents have done
don't talk
has anything
talk
to do
bad
with
about my grandparents.
how good of a person
Like this,
you are.
this lady right here on the other side of her neck, the pink dress one.
Yeah.
So
other
the
side of
second
her
thing I
neck is
decided to
tattooed.
make-
I was just wondering.
Just to completely
I like
direct
your
this
conversation a lot more.
in some sort of way. The second thing that I decided to make was a game where you essentially run through the woods. There are tons of trees, and you run through the woods. And
So you're not driving a car anymore?
No.
Okay.
Car's gone.
What?
You run through the woods, and it's just really... I was trying to make kind of a horror thriller game. And I got pretty far, I did some stuff, and I was just like, I'm just not feeling it. And I started to think, about making this game I've wanted to make for a while, which I call Primary. And the basic idea of it is it's like deathmatch style, but there's lights everywhere, red, yellow, and blue light. And
What
when
is deathmatch?
Deathmatch is where 2 different teams
Fight to the death.
fight to the death. Yes, exactly. Or
Fight
it doesn't have
to
to be
the
team,
death.
It's team deathmatch. Actually, I'm sorry, I misstepped.
Deathmatch?
Deathmatch, team deathmatch, and deathmatch is what I want.
You're getting confused with COD, my
I
friend.
know.
I thought you said death mesh.
Deathmatch.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I understand.
You
that.
understand.
A game
I
like
assumed most
game
people.
of Halo.
Exactly.
An
So,
online game.
I wanted to have a
one team or
deathmatch
something.
where there's 3 different color lights: blue, red, and yellow. If you go into the blue light, you get an armor buff. If you go into yellow light, you get a
Danny got a CD.
speed buff. You get faster. If you go into red light, your gun does more damage. Basically, very simple, very easy to develop.
Boobies.
And
I like
I
boobies.
sort of researched. I tried to do it in Unity, and I ran into a bunch of problems with how to
Boobs.
Nice.
how to do the shooting mechanics, how to actually shoot other players and all that stuff.
Do you want to learn how to make a
And
video
I'm
game?
not saying it can't be done. It definitely can be done. I just am saying I'm lazy and I didn't want to learn how to do it. So I started researching more, and I found that. Excuse me, I forgot the name of it. Talking faster than my brain can work.
Primary.
Yeah, I know that.
I like to oat. Opals and bananas. Shaking them now.
Oh man.
Can't stop, won't stop. Stop, get it. He lost
Okay,
his
I know
thought.
what I know what I got. All right, so
Finna get that.
So I did
Finna
some
get
research,
that.
and I found out that the Unreal engine, specifically the Unreal 3 engine, which the Unreal 4 engine is coming
Terrible
out
at
soon,
high-fiving,
and it's
by the way,
amazing.
people.
It's incredible. But the Unreal,
I almost
the Unreal 3 engine
put the brakes on my
is
motherfucking eyeballs.
It's amazing. It immediately starts you with the ability to shoot other players, set up deathmatch, stuff like that. So what I started doing is I set up lights in the world, and then I set up what they call trigger volumes, which is essentially an empty volume. It sounds crazy, but if you listen to it, it's not too bad. It's an empty volume. Imagine like a bubble. It's an empty bubble you create, and something happens in that bubble. So what I did is created bubbles underneath these where the lights hit the ground, yellow, red, and blue. And I made it so that I coded
Look at
it
that
so
goatee.
that when you go into red, your gun gets more powerful. When you go into yellow, you get faster, and when you go into blue, your armor increases.
Right, you said that.
And indeed, I did.
Yes.
And
what else happens?
That is basically the extent of where I'm at right now. But what I'm saying is I was able to
Dan.
realize a goal and an idea I had with research than actually learning. So what I'm saying is don't try that hard to do something. Try as hard as you want to try, and you'll eventually achieve it.
So you're talking about kind of like this podcast where we just sit around and talk, and if
Exactly.
I would actually try to
I plan
direct
on
this
releasing
into
this
it, shut
game.
the fuck up while I talk. If I try to direct this,
Fuck that.
if I try to direct this into an actual, real conversation thing, that it would just aggravate me and suck.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
just have to let it be what it is, which is
Absolutely.
a disaster.
Sure.
And,
So far,
and
I'm
then
sorry.
I'll just have fun.
I'm
going on.
contributing to this disaster.
Everyone's contributing to disaster,
Yeah.
but I'm having fun with it. I like to
Right.
rip on everyone and have a good time.
You
I
know,
like big
What
butts.
I was going to say, though, I do plan on fully developing this game. I'm at a point now where I need more material such as levels and weapons, essentially, that are original. But this is what I want to mention about the Unreal Engine is that you can release a game for $100, and then they don't charge you until you make 5,000, and they charge you or 10,000. I think they charge you 2,500 once you make 10,000, and then once you make 50,000, they take 25% of the difference between 10,000 and 50,000. After that, though, the game license is actually yours, and you can release it on iPhone and PC as well. So it's pretty awesome. Basically, it's pretty incredible for independent developers. It's a good thing.
Aaron, did you understand anything that he just
Not a fucking. It just.
said? So $100 to make it, and then if you make money, you get $1,000.
$100 to be able to release it.
Okay.
And once you make $1,000, I'm sorry. Let's start this over. $100 to release it.
Okay, so they charge you $100
Do bang,
to
bang,
put the
bang.
video game that you
License.
already made
Yeah.
out into like
Do
a website
bang, bang,
or
bang.
It allows you. It's easy to get it aggregated into some sort of website that releases it. But what's hard is to actually get the license to be able to do it because you're using someone else's.
Look at the beak on that one.
Yeah, it's a hell of a nose.
That was a hell of a nose.
Yeah.
I wish you would have seen that. Don't look. I mean.
I'll go talk to her. I don't care. Once you
Is that?
Yes.
Once
Oh,
you release $5,000,
What are they charging once you?
Okay, you're like, I want to make a video game. I have this game made on the Unreal Engine. You pay them $100 to be able to publish it.
Yes.
After you make $5,000.
How do you make that money? What do they charge for it, and who purchases it?
Okay, that's a good question.
I know.
I know
That's why I asked.
not as much as I should know about it, but there's multiple ways to do it. I guess if you developed it for the iPhone and the PC, on the iPhone you'd have to go through the Apple Store. But you'd pay $100 and you submit it for, publishing in the Apple Store.
Absolutely.
PC, I would think that your best bet is to just release it for free. I mean, that's what I was planning on doing with Primaries, release it for free, put it on Facebook, tell everyone, hey, this is here.
So how do you make $5,000 releasing it for free?
You don't.
Okay.
But in, that 10th idea you've had, once people know, hey, these other games are cool, I like these games, this is pretty cool.
You build up a reputation, You don't have to stay, by the way. Aaron Moon, thanks for joining us and saying nothing.
Well, I was just
I like
interested
the
in that.
watching thing.
Well, yeah, I threw in a little bit. You may not have heard it, but once you replay it, you'll hear me. I threw in some comments about
It makes me feel
boobies
like a dork.
and
Let's
some.
let's get away from the dorkdom. Can you wrap up your filibuster here, and then we can talk about the weird ass people around
Yeah,
this area?
anyone who
Big
wants to
booties,
make video games or has
dyed
an interest
hair,
in computers,
Jesus
you should
sandals.
probably just kill yourself because you probably won't achieve it, and that's how I feel.
Okay, so in the near future, we'll be reading about you in the newspaper.
Absolutely, about the game I released and then how I killed
Hello.
myself afterward.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully,
So,
in that order, because that would be fine with me.
oh, wait, Maness Brothers are playing right now. You hear that in the background?
Who's that? Yeah.
It's
I'm
the Maness
sorry.
Brothers.
All I can hear is God singing to me.
Who's God?
The Maness Brothers, obviously. Shoom ding to make 'em boom bam.
All right. Great segment
We have a Girl Scout on the way.
by Dan Reller there. If
It's
anyone
wonderful.
understood that, please email me and explain it.
Explain it.
Layman's
Explain it,
terms
y'all.
would be ideal.
Finna put that explanation on it and email it.
But we're gonna go show our face in front of bands. So we'll be back. Thanks, and I hope there's many more to join us.
I hope I can please you and your podcasters next time I'm on this show.
Yeah, we'll get you back in here soon.
Too bad I quit drinking. I could be shit-faced, but other than that, I'd be yelling in this mother.
I saw
That
you
would not be
drinking
good.
last night.
I drank one beer.
Yeah, I was drinking.
Okay, quit getting blacked out drunk.
You drank than me last night.
One.
Yes, you did.
I'm pretty good at math, motherfucker.
It's all right.
Watch it. There's
Thanks,
kids around.
guys.
I love you.
We'll bring Dan Riller back for more of that.
I love nerds.
All right, and that was that. Whatever that was. The weather at the Whiskey War Festival brought a power outage, which caused us to lose some of our audio. Part of that being a lovely conversation with an old friend of the show, Cody Miller. So that audio will be missed. Hopefully we'll get him back on the show in the near future with a little sit-down session, a little conversation, rather than just the tunes, because he's a great one to talk to. Up next, what would a Life.Internet be without a little one-on-one between Murphy and P. Nice there? Don't hit stop just yet, though. After that, still coming up, you got your Maness Brothers, you got your Zack Sloan, so bear through the next few minutes. It's self-indulgence time.
I honestly think from this roller coaster of up and down weather that this is going to be a fairly entertaining podcast, but I could be totally wrong. This could be a shit show, and
It probably will be, but I had a good time doing it.
the way I like to look at it is 10 years from now, I'm going to be like, hey, Murphy, come over, and you're going to be kind of balder, and I'm going to be kind of more bald, and we're
I
going
won't
to
be
be like,
bald at
hey,
all.
your dad's still got a lot of hair.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I don't think I'm going to bald either. But I think we're going to be like, dude, let's just look at some old photo albums, but instead we're going to have like this audio archive of our nonsense. And I think it's going to be, if I die, I always think about it like this. If I die at like age 30, which is only a couple years from now, it's going to be really sad. You're going to be sad. Kelly's going to be sad. My family's going to be sad.
I would be, yeah.
We're going to be like, what can we do to live through the life of that guy we loved, Patrick? And then we're like, that's all
Let's
we got.
listen to him talk about slamming his girlfriend before he has to go to work, or fiance, or wife, or however you want to refer to her as
Hey,
these
the
days.
fact that she still gets me going every day of the week, I feel thankful.
You should be.
I
And that's
feel
great.
like there's people that don't have lives like that, where you wake up and you see her getting ready and you're like, God damn that ass. And there's people that don't have lives like that, and I have to say to myself,
It sounds tough.
well, you have to deal with the You ever seen that Klondike commercial where the guy's like, he has to listen to his wife talk at the end of the day for 10 seconds, and if he can go through 10 seconds, he gets a Klondike bar?
I think it's 5 seconds.
You laugh at that. You're younger, and you're like, oh, that's hilarious. And then
No.
you get older, and you're like, oh, my God.
That's how I feel about every
That's
woman
my life.
that I don't even have to deal with every day.
I feel like I'm the biggest piece of shit ever, but I can't fight this feeling that I don't give a goddamn.
Yeah. I don't care about it. Really, anyone has to say, which is weird because I sit here and
How do we tolerate each other?
talk about nothing all the time.
Okay, we are both these fucking piece of shit assholes
Right.
that can't stand people.
Right.
How do we stand each other and talk to each other and hit record every week, man?
I think people who have these like negative thoughts and just really like to bash everyone else.
Look for other people that
Yeah. Surround yourself with people like that so we can sit here and talk about the things that we hate together.
I think the fact that it's for us more than it's anyone else, there's people there's an audience that looks for that mindset. There has to be. We may never take off with it, but
I don't think we're really going anywhere in the near future. Not gonna happen.
If you were like, okay, if a couple months back you were like, hey man, no more of this, like you just being an idiot, and we have to do this, I would have probably dropped out of the whole thing. I mean, if you were like, this is the way it's got to be, I'm like, I can't, man. If I can barely sit down and hit record and have a conversation we would have had without the mic on.
Yeah, I don't care.
So the fact that this is what we have agreed upon, there's got to be an audience for just that mindset. Because,
you'd like to think so. That's how I feel, but it's astonishing. I think we were talking about it with Nick on like Wednesday, like how different everyone else is than you could think that they ever would be. When I was saying how I was hanging flyers for this, and I would walk past any flyer and never even think to like look into what it was about. Like I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff.
I think it's because we're assholes, though.
Exactly. So
is that why we hang out?
I would assume so.
But I'm an asshole to you too. I tell you what to do without you play hockey or you drive down a road, and I don't want to be that way. My mouth is like, hey, do this thing, and I don't mean to say that.
Yeah, but you take the bad with the good. I mean, if I didn't want to tolerate that, I just wouldn't hang out with you anymore.
And if I was like, hey, I don't want to have this semi-awkward conversation that I got to be like, meow, to sometimes, then I wouldn't do it. But
yeah, I don't ever think you should feel pressured to do any of it. I mean, I'm more than willing to do this by myself on Wednesdays when you don't feel like doing it.
But the point
that
of
won't bother me.
No, but the point of the conversation is there's more people like us that would rather have this type of honest conversation and awkward conversation and hear the vulnerability than
there's a market for it somewhere.
Than some sort of formulated dingo and the baby.
We could always improve and put forth some effort in situations, but it's not necessary, and I don't care if we do or not.
I don't care to do that. I'd rather keep it honest.
It'd be nice too, but it's not necessary by any means. So what we got? Who you giving the heads up to?
I don't know. Warren G was just looking over here smiling.
Oh, yeah, saying
another honest friend of mine. He's just working real fucking hard all the time, always getting fucked over, and
straight up good dude over there.
Try to surround myself with people that are good, honest people. Well, what do we do, Murphy? We wrap this up. I mean, maybe we get a Whiskey War interview here, but as far as it goes, no one wants to hear us talk about why we like our own show and to listen to ourselves 10 years from now. So wrap this thing up here.
Yeah, I don't really want to listen to it either, so.
I'm actually excited to listen back to the day. I think there's going to be little things in there that we didn't even realize. My favorite part of the whole thing, and if we can ever make this a thing and if we're going to give a format to it, I honestly loved the Indian Blanket live performance, man.
Yeah.
That was the coolest shit. That felt so good, like, to do that. I mean, we listened back, it sounded good. I mean, we did the sound test, and they were just here to play. I don't even know those people.
Yeah,
they were just honestly just wanting to play.
Wanted to hang out. You meet some good people along the way.
David said if we couldn't get in touch with him here to come and do an acoustic set, he would be happy to come to the garage and just play some shit for us. I mean,
sure.
Why the fuck not, man? If we're going to do this local thing, they're playing the local game. We might as well just, I mean, people saw us here. We didn't really push the issue, but if we could get them to come play in the garage, if they're willing to do a festival for free, I'm sure they'll come play in my garage on a Wednesday night, dude. That would be fucking awesome.
Sure.
For Whiskey the rest of the evening, Saturday night, wrap it up, Murph. I'm going to stop talking and let you do what you do.
That's all I got, too. Whiskey Warfest 2013. Winding down. A few bands left. Everyone's hanging out, relaxing. I guess we got a lot of cleanup to do, a lot of stuff to put away. People are going to start being drunk enough to knock stuff over, hit each other. Maybe we'll see a fight or two. I don't know what's going to happen, but it could get exciting.
Nice soft breeze. It does look like some storm clouds are above us, but well, if we don't hit record again, Murphy, I had a blast, and I would not rather do it with another beside yourself.
Do you want to make out?
No, none of that.
Okay.
Just some straight up lifeDOTinternet. October.
Nope, it's June.
August, September, July, June 29th.
That's correct.
2013. Sayonara until we meet again.
Fucking go fuck yourself and stuff.
Go fuck yourself, says Brandon Murphy.
Fuck yourself.
I love you.
Fuck yourselves.
Yay, us. I guess we can take the time to go ahead and plug ourselves right now. This is the Life.Internet podcast, and you can check us out at lifeDOTinternet.com. But it's not about us. It's about the Whiskey War Festival. The two gentlemen coming up next, the Maness Brothers. Very special thank you. How many times we said very special so far? Very special thank you to the Maness Brothers for having us be a part of the festival. These plugs got cut short as well, so go ahead and do them right now, and per usual, they will be somewhere in the description of what you're listening to. You got your Facebook.com/The Maness Brothers. There's also the Reverb Nation, reverbnation.com/The Maness Brothers. And why not Bandcamp? TheManessBrothers.bandcamp.com. Maness, M-A-N-E-S-S. The Maness Brothers. Here they are.
You sound hoarse.
I am.
Sound like your voice is
I had a really
just
good time
destroyed.
Too, though, after it got rolling.
So here's let me do this.
Yeah, probably talking to a microphone would work.
Sweet
Help.
hat, by the way. I want to tell you
Please
that
don't
all
tell
day.
me that. I hate that.
Everyone's enjoying the
You
hat.
can't wear a hat like that and not expect somebody to say something.
I know, and that's the thing. I didn't. Anyway.
They call it peacocking.
So today has given us some ups and downs, and I mean that in a literal sense, because the rain and the storms have come in. We've had to drop the top a couple times.
Oh, like 2-3 times. Oh well. But we battled through the rain. Everyone did
Is
a
that
great
time
job.
Right?
10:20.
That rules hard. So we got this till 1.
It's
So,
it's the night is still young.
What acts do we have? Let's do
We
this. Let's introduce.
All right.
correctly
Oh yeah, we're
here.
talking to people, and I guess
Actually, the front runners of the whole goddamn thing we've been covering today, which is
the brothers Maness,
The Brothers Maness. That's us.
the brothers of the Maness variety.
my first question.
David, Jake, welcome to the show.
We're really pumped to be on this show.
Yeah?
I'm really happy you guys came out. For
It
real.
is-
This is awesome. I dig it.
My
Yeah,
first
thanks for having
question,
us.
and most important, I feel,
Ooh, suspense.
is the hair genetic or the follicle?
Definitely genetic. Our dad was known for his hair in high school.
Because I'm sure you've heard it before, and I'm happy to say it again. But how do you guys have just beautiful fucking hair?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Our
What products
dad-
do you
our
use?
dad was, I don't know, I think my mom nicknamed him Farrah Fawcett in high school
Gorgeous.
with the hair, the waves and
He had
shit.
some feathering stuff going on, and it was wild.
I have a lot of dreads going on in the
Oh,
back because I don't brush my hair that often. But I'd like to think it's pretty nice overall.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna brag or anything.
No, I mean I'm saying this completely heterosexual, semi-drunken manner, but just it's not the reason we have you here. Obviously, we want to talk about the festival. You put a butt ton of effort into just months
Language.
on language. I'm sorry.
We put in a lot of time, like hours upon hours. I can't even calculate how much time we put into
The
it.
best time of put into the festival was when my car broke down and I didn't have any money, and I had to ask my mom for $50 and drive
That's
my
not gonna
dad's
help.
car down to Hampton to pick some shit up. That was fucking cool.
That was the best time?
Well, we pretty much just like thought
Better than
about
performing?
Whiskey Warfest way too much for the past like 6 months, really. Like our girlfriends like hate talking about Whiskey Warfest because it's like we'll just be driving around and I'll be like, shit, I got this idea, and she's just like, what the fuck? I'm tired of hearing about fucking Whiskey Warfest, because it's just like, I don't know.
Okay, so
Sorry about cussing.
No,
we don't
you
care
have
about that kind of stuff.
complete rights to whatever happens because again you guys put just hours of effort into getting this going. But my relation to that is I'm getting married real soon, and
oh man,
I'm not
forgot
saying
about
that I'm not into
That's
it,
awesome.
but she's way into it, and it's like I have to. I'm not saying that you're the Kelly or you're the female of this marriage thing, but you're probably talking about the
does that
festival.
even
Like,
mean?
I'm just saying,
You're married. You're getting married to the
No, I don't think
festival, and she doesn't want to hear about it.
like
is I think
she's
what
just
he's-
like,
he's
God
saying.
damn, I get it. You know, we're gonna
Yeah.
do this thing, but what?
How'd you sleep last night?
I actually slept fucking horribly. I got a new job last week on Monday, where it's a carpentry job.
Great timing.
Yeah,
I was thinking you look extra buff, and
yeah,
I think it's probably
I'm
because the
actually
carpentry.
feeling pretty extra buff.
You look
I got
pretty
these
fucking
boots on
buff.
too. I got huge boots on that I wear to work every day, so I felt it was. I wouldn't have wore these any other time because I would have felt kind of weird. But it's like I wear these all week long, so I felt comfortable. Anyway, I got off at 12:30 last night and had to wake up at 8. No, it's 7:30, and get here at 8.
How'd the setup go? Any issues? Anything?
Went pretty good.
It went really great, but I lost my girlfriend's car keys, and it was her only set, and it was like the biggest deal in the
find 'em?
fucking world. Yeah, she finally found them about 4 hours later.
She found them.
I was ready to get. I was pretty much in the rage cage for a little bit because I had like no time for that.
Did it have anything
Look
to
at
do
her.
with you? Was
Yeah,
it
I
at all
had
your
the
fault?
keys.
Oh, they were.
It was me.
So
you look like.
So that's why I was. If it was her, I wouldn't even like. I'd been like, "Oh, you're fucking screwed."
all right,
I'm
David.
just kidding. I wouldn't have been. I would have helped her look.
Let's do this, David.
Let's talk shop.
Blast from the past.
Yeah.
Suspense again.
Bus stop.
Oh man.
Oh,
Bust out your
Fifth-
camo pants.
Fifth
man.
grade. I'm pretty sure I had some camo pants,
had
but I'm
camo
pretty.
pants
I
and
also had
shorts or
I had a
something.
pair of Jinkos, and I'm pretty sure, and I was not a skater, hands down. I did not even have a skateboard, but I had a pair of Jinkos.
Jinkos weren't.
I was
skate
like
pants,
I was
were
like
they?
homeschooled because I just like my sisters were in middle school. I was like, that's so gay. I can't do that. So I went to elementary school with Mr. David here, and the first day on the bus, I got my pair of Jinkos on, and I'm pretty sure you and like I don't know who else were like, hey, who's that poser? Who's that poser with those Jinkos on?
I'll have to say that wasn't me.
I'm pretty sure that you were
Probably
even.
Danny Peasel.
It might have been
Or
Peasel.
Anthony Wallace. I was not a bully in high school or middle school.
That's probably true.
But we did. I'll have to say we did really skateboard and bike. So we might have been a little too prideful for our ages.
He was famous for founding the St. Charles bike ramps out.
I was famous from my little brother's group of friends.
Yeah.
This interview has.
So they looked
has
up to-
gone
they
in a
looked
weird
up to
And
you.
that's what we do. That's how we. That's our
Dude,
profession.
This is the show.
There was a
if you want to
time
call it.
We
that.
don't like to talk about anything in particular.
David had me and my friends up at the bike trails, and we were having a good time. We were not jumping anything. And then there was the point where David made us all lay down under a jump and said had to jump us, and it was scary. But it
Did he
happened.
make it though?
I
Cleared
made
it.
I made it.
He
yeah.
made it.
See, that's
Lived
what we're
to
here
tell the
for.
tale.
That's these dramatic, what's going to happen stories like these is what lifeDOTinternet is here for.
It's really what makes the festival happen, you know, all those kinds of stories and happenings, you know, you learn from it.
We brought a bunch of people together. You guys see anything out of the ordinary that you didn't expect happening this evening?
I don't know, about the
afternoon,
best
all day?
time. Well, when I first started getting really pumped about the fest, when I saw about 5 biker dudes roll up in Harleys
That was
with
fucking
big old
know.
beards, and I was just like, man,
Dude, fuck yeah, man.
this is gonna be a good
We
day.
need more bikers. At the
I would
Whiskey
like
Bar Festival.
I would like more bikers.
I
mean,
wanna
why
get-
not? You know, they're cool.
I want to be a biker kind of festival.
Anybody see that hot rod dude that just drove by? Was he? Then he ended up stopping. You ever seen that?
I
saw
did
that
not
car.
see
He was
hot
doing
rods.
like fucking almost.
He was doing
donuts in the parking
burnouts in the
lot.
parking lot.
Will you
Doing
ever be
burnouts
that
with a
guy,
hot rod?
David
Like-
Maness, Jake Maness? Will you ever be the guy that is just so done with his life that you are the burnout bike guy?
Burnout bike guy, man.
Well,
almost
I'm
that guy.
Okay,
Already?
I'm like,
That's
So
why I feel like
real?
I'm getting to the point
For
where I'm
real?
almost that guy. Why am I?
I really would. I would like to be that guy. I don't think I could be that guy though.
Do you come to a point where you wear retarded hats because you don't give a shit and you burn out in parking lots because it just doesn't matter anymore? Am
You
I?
got to have a sweet car to burn out in a
I
parking
don't
lot.
have
though.
I don't nothing of that. I'm just saying I'm
Actually,
not
yeah, you
there
do.
yet. But in the next 5 years, what's gonna get me going, man? Do I
Just pull up in a crowd of people and just burn the fuck
or some
out with a
fucking
weird ass
just
hat on.
Fucking
That one?
That one or any other kind of hat, a do-rag or something.
Something, man.
So what do you guys do? What's your guys' thing?
We don't have a thing. Our thing is
Don't you worry
I
about us
hate
and what we
fucking
do.
working, and then me and Murphy have a Wednesday night, drink beers, and talk on a microphone.
Any other discussions? You want to promote a few things? You want to talk about the festival and what happened? What you want to?
I don't know. I mean,
it was a good time. It was a good turnout. Everything we planned on happening pretty much happened.
The weather didn't really fuck you up.
Yeah, the weather was fine. Yeah, we got a lot of family members here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over there.
That we're gonna need
to
to
bail?
talk to.
All we wanted was 10 minutes.
We wanted to, you know.
Hey, you leaving?
Hell yeah.
We actually covered it pretty well, despite you guys being here. This is just that we wanted to talk.
All right.
I want to get you in and say hey and thanks for having us and
Hey, Will.
These are our buddies.
you know
Thanks for
get
coming
a
out.
story.
You guys are awesome.
Hey, how's it going?
time.
How you doing?
Patrick, they rule.
Yeah. Oh, hey, thanks guys.
Life.Internet.
That's what we're doing.
Whiskey
But yeah,
War
we're just
Festival
talking.
2013.
Nothing important. You're not missing anything.
Yeah,
but we'll leave you to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go talk to my family.
We're gonna
that I
pack
haven't
up
seen
and
in a while.
see what happens here. So, thanks again.
Stealing this
Signing off. I'll take
All
what
right.
you want.
Thanks for coming out, dudes. For real.
Thanks for having us.
Yay, Maness Brothers. Thank you, the Maness Brothers, for letting us be a part of the Whiskey War Festival. Thank you for the Whiskey War Festival. Thanks for playing music for us. Thanks for letting us use your music. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for a lot of things. Maness Brothers' track, River Witch, is what opened up this podcast and will close it out as well. So if you want to check that out, you can get on the Reverb Nation, you get on the Bandcamp, purchase it. Purchase the album, the Grief Factory EP. We're going to close the show out with an interview or a sit-down session or whatever you might want to call it with Zack Sloan, who appears to be difficult to get a hold of on the internet, aside from, I'm sure, the Facebook, which I don't know anything about. So we'll get Zack in for a podcast based on the sounds you're about to hear. He's interested in a few more sessions of this. So enjoy the talk with Zack. Hope you've enjoyed your Whiskey War Festival experience with Life.Internet. Until next time, go fuck yourself.
Grow a sack. That's Jim. Jim and Coke.
I guess we're talking.
We're talking.
See, these mics are kind of shitty, so you're gonna have to talk pretty much into it. You can pick it up, or you can
Beep, beep,
beep, beep, beep.
That's
that might
too
be a
much.
little much.
Wait, who's too much? Me? Am I too
Maybe
much?
a distance
Right.
such as what I'm doing.
Right here.
Yeah, something
sounds good.
like that.
I'm really soft spoken.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Not at all.
I am when I'm tired sometimes.
I
You
like
Will Ferrell a lot.
That's probably the fourth time you've done that.
Go for 5.
It's an all day. It's
I like
an all
odd
day long
numbers.
thing.
I have OCD. I like odd numbers.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I don't know what
I'll
to do with my
dance,
hands.
I had a I don't know what to do with my hands moment the other day when I was in a photograph. So I put it in my pockets and it looked bad. No, just straight
You don't
up,
have a microphone,
straight up
so
pockets.
it's not. It's gonna sound really weird
Yeah.
when no one knows what you're saying. I think. I don't know. I mean, you could talk. I don't care if you talk. I'm gonna.
Talk to Zack Sloan about the Whiskey War Festival.
Yeah. Do you
What about
ask
Katie?
questions?
Should I
How do you
talk to
do this?
Katie too?
Don't talk to Katie about this shit.
All right. Well, we'll talk to Zack.
Let me
then.
have 2 microphones.
I just
think
want to
should
hold
have
the
2
microphones.
Okay. Well,
There'll be a point where I need them. You guys carry on.
you can have my
You and
mic.
Brandon
Yeah.
could share one.
Can we
When
do
it
this?
comes down
Can we
to
do
it.
this again sometime
This thing
in a more professional environment?
Yeah, probably.
I've been watching that Marin show a lot, and I just want to be on a podcast now.
Yeah, you're welcome to join ours. We do them Wednesday evenings if you're available.
Like just show
for
up
that.
and hang out.
Yeah,
I would fucking love to do that,
yeah, that's all we do.
Some acoustic stuff, we would love that.
dude.
Patrick asked him if he wanted to do
So-
some acoustic stuff, and we would love that.
So this Wednesday. This
Wednesday, if you'd like. I mean,
Can I text you? Do you still have the same number?
I would assume. Yes, I do.
It's
I
1-800-BALLS.
1-800-BALLS.
.com.
That's not enough numbers. The what?
.com is my part of my phone number.
Okay.
I
Let's
guess
get
you could-
let's get
Dot
down to business
gov.
here. Brandon,
All right.
what brings you to Whiskey Fest?
My podcast is
Oh.
podcasting.
All right.
What brings you to the Whiskey Fest?
Just like plugging stuff up and playing music.
All right.
It got awkward now. It doesn't feel as natural.
I don't even know what happened. So Zach, what brings you to the Whiskey War Festival?
You know, fucking good. Can you cuss on this podcast?
You could say whatever the poop you want.
Whatever poop you
Doesn't matter to me.
Fucking cunts. Can I say cunt?
You can. That's a thing.
I don't want to be vulgar. I don't want to be known as that guy. I think it might be too late.
Since when did you just not want to be known as that guy?
About 2 seconds ago, when I decided I want to be a more serious person with 2 microphones.
Are those kisses? Are you kissing into the microphone?
Yep. I'm a serious person. So.
I'm not sure what you're doing over there with the microphone.
Okay. Now
you're Katie.
All right, the real talent's back. Basically, we got Zack Sloan here. He's being provocative on his microphone. He's actually he's turning me on a little bit with his general facial range on this microphone. But please describe to us, sir, your day here at the Whiskey War Fest and your motivation behind being here.
Well, let me just start from the beginning.
I'd like that.
I woke up.
Yes.
My dog was being a fucking bitch.
Yes.
By the way, my dog's name is Maxwell Machos Tacos Demon Hound. That's his real name. I swear to God, it's on his birth certificate.
Okay.
And he took a shit outside, so I guess I'm not really that mad. Okay, yeah, he's fine. And then I came here.
That's what you want out of a dog is to shit outside.
He's really
more
good at
so than
shitting
inside.
outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I came here and I plugged stuff in, and I hung stuff up.
Yes.
And then I played music.
Yes.
Probably subpar. I don't really know how to judge that.
Right.
It always sounds worse to the musician.
Do you often rate yourself as subpar, or do you feel as if you played today subpar?
I think every musician should always rate themselves as subpar. Every show, pretty much. Like you can kind of be like, that was better than most shows, but it should never be good. It should always be not good.
I can appreciate that.
Because if you ever say, that was good, then you probably maxed out. You're probably no good anymore.
You're probably elbow job boners in your face.
Elbow job boners.
Those aren't things.
Those are. I mean, they're things separately. I don't know if you could put them together as one thing. An elbow job boner.
I do too.
So there's a
elbow job.
And Katie just left. She said she hated these podcasts and left.
Yeah, well,
I actually fucking love this. This is really cool.
Because
I think I'm a natural.
Because this is what it is, man. And I'm gonna sit here and shut the fuck up for a little bit. Because,
why?
Well, because
what if I keep asking you questions?
The whole point of the podcast is to talk. So
is
how would
to
you
not
to talk.
Let's all shut the fuck up. And there goes all your listeners. They're done.
Everyone enjoyed that more than they've enjoyed any of
there's no
that have happened
listeners.
so
How many
far.
listeners? Do you know how many listeners you have? Can you follow that?
2.
Is that a thing? 2?
Me and Patrick.
Murphy, can I ask my questions again? Is that a problem?
Yeah.
Is that a problem? It is a problem.
No, it's a problem.
Are you gonna?
Okay.
Are you asking me?
That's all I got is my one move today. I got some questions. They're all the same.
We'll get to them. But
What are your
should we
names
discuss a
on
few
this?
more
Are
things?
you're Murphy? Like
Murphy's most
Brandon
referred
Murphy.
to as Murphy.
Well, I
Most
mean, I
people
know your
refer to
real name, but like, what do you?
Most people refer to me as Murphy, so I just go with Murphy.
Not B. You're in my phone as B.
I mean, it's
Murph.
pretty much me and him. So Murphy is one.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know if you had like nicknames for your, like alter.
Yeah,
egos.
I'm Daddy.
Like I'm Mr. Hands, but that's not my real name.
I'm Daddy Nene.
I'm Brother Murphy.
Daddy Nene and Bro Murph.
No, Brother Murphy.
Bro Murph. I'm sorry, I'm like a 14-year-old college girl.
So a genius?
Hang on, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm
You're
a genius, but I'm still
advanced
insecure
for
because
your
I'm
age.
14. I probably shouldn't be in college with all these other college girls, and so I just try to shorten my lingo like everybody else.
That's the level of
I don't know what I'm-
uncomfortability.
Yeah, exactly.
That
That's what
I
I'm getting at.
detect.
You detect it, or you're a detective? I think you're drunk, Daddy Natty. What's your name again?
Daddy.
I've only had one Natty Daddy in my whole life, and actually, I'm lying about
This
that.
isn't my-
Caddy?
0.
This
Is it
isn't
Natty
this
Caddy
isn't
or Natty Daddy?
my iPad. Sorry.
Let me just slip this in. iPad.
It is my.
Can you
it
do
is
that?
my.
Is
That's
there-
how drunk I am.
Is it time for an iPad commercial? Do you guys do iPad? Do you have commercials?
Yeah.
Do you want? Can we
that
plug
raining?
something?
No, I don't
know
think so.
what's
Do
going on
something to this, Murphy, that makes it less a shit show. Talk about the Whiskey War
I
Fest.
think the
and
shit
I'll
show's
shut
the
fuck
best
up.
Yeah, we're
part of
having a
this.
good time.
This is. I feel really good about this.
This is the best it's ever
All right.
been.
If everybody's ready for a shit show, then I'm going to ask the same questions that I've been asking all night.
Oh,
Because
God,
Murphy said
he's
I couldn't.
reading from a list.
Murphy
You know it's
said I
going
couldn't
downhill.
already. And I'm
Words, I think.
questionnaire for lifeDOTinternet. Zack,
Matt
Sloan.
This is
No,
Zerk
no, Mr. Hands.
Zerk
I have an alter ego. That's
Sloan.
why I asked these questions.
Mr. Okay.
Oh.
Budweiser or Bud Light?
We'll cut that out.
Budweiser.
No, this is a speed round. Speed round.
Speed round.
Oh, okay. You got to say that first. So.
Speed round.
I know. I was trying to. That's what I tried to do.
You tried to speed it in there.
Budweiser or Bud Light?
Budweiser.
Aladdin or Lion King?
Aladdin.
Handy or blowy?
Ooh, blowy for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Why'd I even
Some
question
people,
that?
it's
Speed round. I mean, neither makes. Okay.
Speed round
every time. Saved by the Bell or Full House?
Saved by the Bell.
Richie Rich or Blank Check?
Ooh, fuck. Blank Check. I don't know.
Murder someone or rape them?
Both.
Another
I mean,
both?
you can't rape and not.
There's been a few
murder
both.
If you're done.
There's been a few both.
Yeah, I know that's not original,
Both
but like it's definitely the most logical
It's a
answer.
possibility for it just
Like if you're
depends on
gonna
your
rape
person.
somebody, you can't just let them walk away.
Right.
You can't. So it's,
Like I think.
And if you're gonna
Louis
murder
said-
him, you might as well rape him first. So.
Right. And I'm into necrophilia. I was just talking about that with someone else earlier. So.
Oh, so you could double rape.
Yeah,
rape
I could
before,
like,
rape after.
Rape, murder, save them until I'm ready to go again. 'Cause it takes me a
resuscitate,
while.
rape again, then kill.
Well, no, I don't want to resuscitate. I want them dead when I.
Okay, all right.
Cut this part out. My mom's gonna hear it.
Round two. No one's gonna hear this ever. Don't worry about
you
it.
two are gonna listen to this though again.
And
I'm
we'll-
sure.
yeah,
This is what we
yeah.
bait to.
Yeah, I will
This is our
masturbate to
porn.
this because we're narcissistic like that.
Hey, aren't we all?
Ice cream or froyo?
Neither, preferably.
Okay. Burger or brat?
Burger.
Mario or Luigi?
Luigi.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Black people or white people?
Speed round. Black people. Damn it, I don't know. White people.
Damn it, I don't know.
You see, yeah, you
What you
said
got?
black.
I'm gonna speed round. I'm going black people.
Okay.
Huh?
For any particular reason, or
Because I'm white.
What do we got?
I didn't have any
Take it
pictures.
We're doing this. This is live. This is live for
No,
iTunes.
no pictures.
No.
All right. Well,
My head hurts.
You got to give her like a hug or something.
no, I probably got to head out with her. That's probably what's happening here.
Who is
No,
that?
I do.
Did you take a picture of my girlfriend?
Uh,
That is rude.
You wrap
But
up.
send it
what,
to me.
What you got? Sir?
yeah, we're
Number is 911.
All right, Sloan, you're at the last
555.
couple minutes here. We are at our drunken edge, or at least I am. You
All right,
guys,
wrap it up. Wrap it up. No.
time to wrap it up. But if you want to join any time in the near future,
Any Wednesday.
any
that what you
Wednesday
said?
we do it.
I'll do it this Wednesday.
You going home?
If you want to do it this Wednesday, you're in.
As long as I'm not working, which I don't think I am. I don't really know.
Yeah. Well, if you're not, you just
We're
call in
done.
sick. You know,
Okay.
or if you are, you call in
Do
sick.
you guys
if you're
pay?
not.
Does this pay?
No.
Then I probably shouldn't call in sick.
No.
Well, I mean,
Mike.
whatever. You don't have to go to
I
work.
gotta go.
It's no big
I'll definitely be there though, because this is my favorite thing ever.
All right. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. We could get into the nitty gritty of things, as some might say.
The
I don't know
nitty
who would
gritty.
say that, but some might.
Rappers, black people. That's why I picked them, because they say nitty gritty. That's why I picked black people.
I think black people are too fresh.
Well, now
their
they are. They don't
language
say
to say
fresh either
nitty-gritty.
anymore. Now they say clean.
God damn it! I'm way behind on everything.
I don't know if they say that.
All right, Zach. Thanks for stepping in. Thanks for playing music for us today.
Sorry about that.
A beautiful bear of a man.
Yeah.
If I was a gay man, you'd be my bear dream.
I had this dream that I was very muscular the other night, and people were just touching me, like rubbing their hands on me, and I was just drinking at a bar. I don't
Was
know what
I
was
one of
drinking. I was
those
drinking something. It was a face. They had no faces, but I was just standing there.
But
drinking
now they have
beer,
a
like,
face.
stoic
Tonight they
style,
have a
just
face.
Whatever. People rubbing my body.
Tonight they have a face.
And then I woke up and instantly hit the Bowflex.
Were you super muscular?
Serious.
in
Do you
the
have a
dream,
Bowflex?
said?
Yeah.
Do you have a
Whipped the shit-
Bowflex?
Yeah, I have a Bowflex.
I love that about you.
Dude, I don't use. I've used it every day since that dream. So, 2 days.
There's things I
I've used
just
it for 2
I
days.
never knew about you, and it's just a whole new level for me now.
We're
I have a treadmill too. and a
Zach
pool.
Matt Sloan,
Come
will
over
you
for a
will you
pool party.
come play guitar for us in my garage on our Wednesday night
This
podcast?
I'm gonna shoot for this Wednesday or next Wednesday.
Okay, we can.
I'm gonna
do it.
text
Does
you.
that work for you, Murph?
I'm absolutely in on this.
I'm
That
gonna
would be
text you
fan-
guys.
I would love that.
This is the most fun thing I've done all day.
You're a
I'm
good
not
man.
joking. I sound sarcastic, but I'm totally.
No,
dead
we
serious.
love it too.
This is like I'm a narcissist too. So this.